Hey guys, and welcome to our video series on time and attendance options with KeepA. This guide is intended to help you decide the right time and attendance option to suit your workforce. We will look at the pros and cons of each option, what the employee experience looks like, how managers will approve the timesheets ready for payroll, and more. Throughout the video, you will hear us talk about work types and locations, so it's worth quickly discussing what they mean. A work type is a description of the type of shift I'm performing. Sometimes these are used to trigger an extra allowance or penalty rate. For example, I may be performing a sleepover shift at a client's house. This is an example of a work type in the shads industry. When we want to have the ability to select multiple work types at once, for example, I'm on a sleepover and I'm a first aid officer, we will call these shift conditions. A location, on the other hand, is something we use to break up labor costs. They can be multi-layered, so you can have as many sublocations as you need. Locations aren't just limited to geographical locations. An example of a location may be the name of a client, or the name of a project, or a job, or a department. Basically, any way we want to analyze our wage costs. One option to consider along the way is whether your employee should use what we call retrospective timesheets, or clock in and out. Retrospective timesheets is really the traditional approach of completing a timesheet at the end of each day, week, fortnight, or month. If you're moving to electronic timesheets for the first time, retrospective timesheets is similar to what you may have previously captured on a paper timesheet. The drawback of retrospective timesheets is the administration involved in chasing your staff that don't submit a timesheet. Live clocking tends to be advantageous over retrospective timesheets as, if properly designed, it becomes a workplace habit to sign in. Because it is real time by its very nature, it's also able to provide useful context on who's in and who isn't at any point of the shift. Many people see a drawback of introducing live clocking, in that you'll end up getting peculiar clock in and out times. We don't want to pay staff from 8:58 AM if the intention is for them to start at 9 AM. Fortunately, we have techniques like timesheet rounding, rounding to rostered times, and roster to actual comparisons to assist in getting this data correct before payday. While we recommend live clocking as workplace best practice, both live clocking and retrospective clocking are available as part of KeepA. After this video series, you will have a clear understanding of what will work best for you. You can work with your PayCat customer success specialist to then decide the best way to roll out your time and attendance to work with your first pay run in KeepA.